Your next adventure is waiting. See your Carolina Ford dealer today for a new Ford SUV.
You're a podcast listener, and this is a podcast ad. Reach great listeners like yourself with podcast advertising from Libsyn Ads. Choose from hundreds of top podcasts offering host endorsements, or run a reproduced ad like this one across thousands of shows to reach your target audience with Libsyn Ads. Go to libsynads.com now. That's LIBSYN ads.com.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Laura Mishkon, and welcome to the first weekly wellness roundup of the autumn.
Well, hey!
Woohoo!
I've got a bit of a funny throat, so you're going to have to bear with me.
It's okay, it's sort of sexy.
It's sort of.
Ish. It's sexy adjacent.
That's not sexy. Sexy adjacent is just unsexy.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think that's true.
It's either something is either sexy or it isn't. You know what I mean? You see a guy, he's either sexy or he's not. You see a woman, she's either sexy or she isn't.
Yeah, but then sometimes...
It's not like, she's sort of sexy.
No, because sometimes then they do something and you're like, oh, actually, no. You know what I mean? Like there's a mannerism or something they say or they look great. Like David Beckham. Take him. Great to look at. Opens his mouth.
No, he's not sexy. He's not sexy.
He is when he shuts up. When he opens his mouth, I'm like, no thanks.
Because he's not sexy.
He doesn't do it for me.
I can't actually remember the last time I saw a sexy man.
Yeah, you can. John Hamm. Come on. Oh. Or do you mean in real life?
I meant in real life, but John Hamm is almost too much.
It's so true. In real life, I so rarely see...
But you can't see, like you have to speak to somebody. Yes, you have.
Who?
Yes, you have.
Who?
He came into your kitchen. Your husband...
Oh, no, I've gone right off him.
Oh, why? Basically, Ollie, but we talk about this on the new show on 40ish,
yeah,
so we don't want to ruin it too much. Ollie brought a friend home from his tennis club who was much younger, and you were like, oh my God, this guy is hot.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a surprise because he sort of like just came into the kitchen. He's like a tennis friend, not even really a friend, just like a guy he plays tennis with, and he just appeared in my kitchen.
He must be a friend. He came for dinner.
Well, not really. They just kind of have played one match together.
Why did he come for dinner?
Because they were playing at 8:30 and he was like, do you want to have dinner before my wife's making dinner anyway? So just come home with me. And so he just brought him home like a kind of stray dog.
Cute.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, sort of cute.
Not for you because you had to cook. Anyway, was he not sexy and why have you gone off him?
I don't know.
Have you seen him again?
No.
So
I see him every Tuesday at 4:00 in the local hotel. What? No, I haven't seen him again.
What I'm saying is, how can you have gone off him if you haven't seen him?
I think it was just a momentary thing. It was just like, Djokovic walked into my kitchen and I was like, oh, hi.
I think you need to see him again. I think you need to see him again.
I think I don't.
In order to...
How about that?
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So who was the last sexy guy you saw?
I don't know. One husband is enough for me. I haven't got the bandwidth for more than that.
No, we're not talking about another husband. We're talking about like just, enjoying seeing a sexy guy.
I don't know. I feel very uncomfortable about this because if we were two men having this podcast, we'd be accused of like all sorts. Objectifying.
Well, we're not objectifying anything because we haven't seen anybody. Anyway, how's your summer been?
Long.
Has it been very stressful in Cornwall and in Marbella and Club Med and it's been very difficult, is it? Just come back. Right, Clovers, can I just tell you? I called her on the phone this morning and I said, I've been thinking Lauren and I talk a lot. Okay, we talk a lot during the day. We're either together, we're either texting, we're either talking. We are constantly in communication, even when we're on holiday. So a lot of the time when we speak in the morning, because we've spoken maybe at 10 p.m. the night before, it's not like I go, oh, morning, how are you? It's just a continuation of the conversation. It's not unusual. Anyway, so this morning I called her and I said, and it wasn't early, it was 10:05.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I knew I was able, it was 10 past 10.
I'd been long up.
No, I know. It's just because if I call you early, like I expect a rather cold response.
Yeah.
So I said, I've been, morning, I've been thinking.
You didn't say morning. You were like, I've been thinking. We should do this.
I said hi.
I don't think you even said hi.
I did because you said, and I quote, hi. Like shorts. And I thought, okay, that's where we are we? Haven't actually seen her since she's been home from holiday. She wouldn't call me yesterday because of my voice. You wouldn't call me back.
No, that was I wasn't being mean.
I know you
I was
weren't being
trying
mean.
to say
I know you weren't being
You had a good voice for today.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I said, I've been thinking, I'd actually had quite a good idea,
Right. Yeah.
hadn't I? And you were like, so I told you the idea, and you go, there's like silence. Then you go, oh, and good morning, by the way. Like, what the fuck? What's up? Tell us. Why are you in a mood?
I wasn't in a mood, but I'd had quite an emotional morning. Just dropped my youngest child off at secondary school for the very first time. So I now only have one school-age child. One's going back to his third year at uni today, even though it's very early. One has left school now because he's finished A-levels. And one has just started senior school. It's like life has moved on to the next
Yeah.
level,
Yeah.
the next stage.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Who knows? I'm looking into the abyss of no primary age
I
children.
know. I am fucking delighted.
I know.
And I am only delighted because, clubbers, a little bit of background, not that you give a shit, I'm sure you don't, but every day of the week, Lauren had to leave at 2:40 to go and do the school run.
Yeah.
So by the time we actually got together to work and then you had to leave, it wasn't very long.
Yeah.
So what we've only managed to achieve in like working for 2.5 hours
Yeah,
a day is
yeah.
pretty good going.
Nicole's been counting down the hours until my youngest child started secondary school, wishing his childhood away. But what's going to happen when I have another baby next year? No, I'm not having
She
another
did just tell us she's missed a period. So
I'm not having another baby next year. I assure you.
listen,
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with Josh. Obviously not wishing his childhood away. It's something personal about
You
Josh.
just want more of me.
I want more of you.
Yeah, you're going to get it now.
I know, but I think you're a bit upset about it.
I am.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not upset because he's like really happy.
yeah.
It's just like a new thing.
Are you upset or are you just like adjusting?
I just feel like it's a new stage of life.
It is.
Yeah. And, you know, one has to give it. I mean, you literally phoned me about 3 minutes after I had driven off from the school gates, like 3 minutes. Like, give me a moment.
Well, I didn't know.
I know you didn't
I didn't know where you were. I don't
No, you
track
didn't
your
know.
every fucking
yes,
move.
you do.
No, I don't.
You've got a 5G pin in me.
No, I don't. I didn't know where you were. I was surprised to hear you were in the car at 10 past 10. I thought, oh,
Yeah.
that's good going for Lauren.
Yeah.
That was all.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we're here. We're fine. We're back.
Well, we are back. We're here. Are we fine?
Yeah, we're fine. It's going to be fine.
Lauren's always fine.
I'm always fine.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
You're always fine. Sometimes, you know, what we've learned on Self Care Club is that it's actually really okay and very appropriate to not be fine.
No, I definitely am fine, but it's just a change of
Even
circumstance.
if you weren't fine,
Yeah, that's still okay.
you would still say you were.
It's okay not to be okay. Whose song is that? I feel like it's Pink. It's not. I can't think. It's definitely some song that you like.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's just a really
It's not. It's in a song.
Overused
It's in a song.
saying.
I'm not going to sing it, but I know the line. How was your summer?
My summer was fine.
Oh,
The first part
Fine.
wasn't so amazing, but then the second part was really, really lovely. So just my husband had a lot of work on and he was quite stressed, and so that was quite difficult, but that was fine. And then we had loads of work on in the middle of it, didn't we? So
Yeah.
then we were like, for about 3 weeks, it was just completely crazy.
because we normally take the summer off, but I don't think we've ever worked harder than this August. Like it's been a full August of work,
Well, we were-
apart from going on holiday for a bit.
We were producing a new show. We
Yeah.
were building a
So
new
it's been a
show.
lot.
So there was a lot. Turns out it's a lot to do to build a new show.
Funny that, isn't it?
Well, I mean, people wouldn't understand that because they just hear it and they think it's all been put together, but it doesn't work like that.
There's a lot of behind
It's
the
like when
scenes
you
stuff.
see a TV show and you don't realise how much goes into that TV show that you're watching.
Talking of TV shows, this is not new, and you're going to be like, "Oh my god, I told you ages ago to watch that," but I only started last night, and oh my god, I'm loving it. Yellow Jackets. It's so good.
What is it?
You told me to watch it.
I haven't seen it.
What?
It's not me. What is it?
It's about these high school girls who go on a nationals trip to football, and the plane crashes, and they are stranded in the wilderness for 19 months. And
Is it a true story?
no,
Oh, right.
and it flashes back.
Sounds a bit like Lost.
Well, it's a cross between like Lost, Blair Witch Project, and clueless. So it's like it follows them in 1996. They're exactly the same age as us, and they crash, and then all this, I'm not going to spoil it, but like weird, nasty, dark, gory stuff happens, and then it flashes to now, and they don't want to reveal kind of what went on in those 18 months, and it all pieces the whole thing together from the past to what happened when they were there to the present.
I definitely didn't
would
tell you
love
about
it.
that.
Oh, you would love it. And
Well,
Daisy
now that
would
we're
love
on
it.
TV,
Yeah,
I have a couple of things I want to say.
go on.
We have binged Slow Horses on Apple TV this summer.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
You'll love it. Got to watch it.
Okay.
Gary Oldman
Yeah.
plays the role of his life.
He's such a good actor.
He is so amazing in this role. I think he got nominated for an Emmy for it. Honestly, I had to keep reminding myself that it was Gary Oldman. He is just fantastic. It's all about the MI5. It's fucking brilliant. Could not recommend it enough.
Great.
3 seasons. You are welcome. Season 4 is dropping I think it dropped like yesterday.
Oh
by the
God, I
time this
better
gets
hurry up
released.
then.
No, but there's no rush.
I've got to watch Yellow Jackets though now.
Okay,
I'm so
well, I'll
in.
watch that.
Yeah.
And also, I also watched, on your recommendation, Phone to Pick with You,
Yeah.
Love is Blind UK.
And
What a load of shit.
but
No.
so enjoyable.
No.
You didn't enjoy
I
it.
actually really had to force myself. I watched it with my daughter.
Yeah.
And we just, because we love MAFSA, we love
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shit. It was so repetitive. I just thought it was crap.
Well, MAFSA UK new series is dropping soon this autumn.
UK though.
But you always think MAFSA UK is going to be shit, and it's never quite as good as Australia, but it's still good.
Did you like Love is Blind?
Yeah.
And have you finished it?
Yeah, I have. I
Did
don't
you
wanna
like?
say
Did you
too
really
much.
enjoy it?
I did enjoy it.
No, no.
Okay, not for you.
Want a website with unmatched power, speed, and control? Try Bluehost Cloud, the new web hosting plan from Bluehost, built for WordPress creators by WordPress experts. With 100% uptime, incredible load times, and 24/7 WordPress priority support, your site will be lightning fast with global reach. And with Bluehost Cloud, your sites can handle surges in traffic no matter how big. Plus, you automatically get daily backups and world-class security. Get started now at Bluehost.com.
You're a podcast listener, and this is a podcast ad. Reach great listeners like yourself with podcast advertising from Libsyn Ads. Choose from hundreds of top podcasts offering host endorsements, or run a reproduced ad like this one across thousands of shows to reach your target audience with Libsyn Ads. Go to libsynads.com now. That's LIBSYN ads.com.
Okay, so that's our TV recommendations.
I want to tell you what's going up.
Go on.
Tell me if your daughters are saying this. Demure. It's so
It's
demure.
but it's everywhere. It's demure. It's mindful.
It's
Was
so
it?
demure. It's so demure and mindful. What the fuck?
It's basically like that video that dropped of I'm looking for a guy in finance.
6'5", blue eyes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's trust fund 6'5". Well, it's
Yes,
the same thing,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But they're not expecting people to be demure, are they?
No. It's like the opposite of the brat summer that we've just had.
What's a brat
Haven't
summer?
you had a brat summer?
What's a brat summer?
Brat summer was an aesthetic and way of life.
What does that?
It was
in what
inspired by,
way?
do you know Charlie XCX?
No.
The singer. Your kids will know her. She put an album out this summer called Brat.
Right.
And it had a lime green album cover.
Right.
So lime green became like the colour for nails and for accessories and stuff. And
I haven't seen any lime green anywhere but then
Oh, but-
I-47.
yeah. So it's like feral girl party energy with a dose of millennial anxiety, smudged eyeliner, grungy street style. It's like, Charlie XCX described it. I wrote it down as a pack of cigarettes, a Bic lighter, and a strappy white top with no bra. It's that. It's
Who is still smoking these days?
who's wearing a strappy white top with no bra who's over 20.
My girls definitely wear strappy white
They're
tops
not,
with no bra.
they're
but
not over
very-
20.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's about
No,
like
but you
being
can
carefree.
when you're over 20.
You can. Anyway, that's what it is. It's like the opposite of the
But
clean
why are
girl
people still
aesthetic.
smoking? I'm really surprised. I thought that the vaping was the thing.
No, that's just like the vibe. That's the vibe. It's not an actual diktat. It's like that's the feeling of it. Like 90s grunge, yeah? Brat summer. Anyway, demure is like the
It's
antithesis.
like Kate Moss with the skinny jeans and the ballet pumps, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is like a new trend. It was actually coined by a content
I'm
creator.
wearing a strappy top.
You are wearing a bra though.
I am wearing
Yeah.
a bra. You'll be pleased to know.
I'm delighted.
Yep.
There's a content creator called Jules LeBron who posted a TikTok earlier this month on her demure work outfit and mindful makeup. And it just went completely viral. And now she's this internet sensation. And she's actually quit her job, appeared on Jimmy Kimmel, and she's made so much money from this one reel that she's now able to finance the rest of her gender transition. I know.
We had a video go viral, didn't we, this summer?
We did.
We can't fund our gender transitions.
Well, I'm not trying to fund a gender
No, we're not.
transition.
But if we wanted to, we couldn't.
I can't even fund like a Zara handbag on it.
And also because we hadn't set up all the financial information on Instagram, so we missed out on that.
Yeah, that's a shame. We could have earned like 12 cent.
No, I reckon, because do you remember we had another video go viral on Facebook
Oh, yeah.
and we earned like 40 quid from it.
Ridiculous. Crazy.
We were delighted. In fact, I think it was about 70 quid.
It's cuckoo crazy. Let me tell you what else is going up this autumn.
God.
Cherry mocha nails. Now, in my day,
Isn't that just like the Pulp Fiction colour?
just about to say,
What was it called?
Rouge Noir Chanel.
Rouge Noir.
In your and my day, it was Rouge Noir Chanel. Now they're calling it cherry mocha, like it's something new. It ain't new, girls. We wore it the first time round.
The thing is that every time they bring out a new product, a new this, a new that, it's never new.
No.
It's never new. So my girls always come to me with like a new hair product. Got to have this, got to have that. Oh my God, it does this. Oh my God, it does that. I'm like, let me give you a tip for life when it comes to hair products. It's all been done and it's all the same and it's all just marketing.
Yes.
Clever marketing.
Basically, Rouge Noir is back.
But Rouge Noir never went anywhere. It comes back every autumn.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I love a Rouge Noir. It's a classic. It's like a French. It's never going anywhere.
I'm definitely going back to cherry mocha in the autumn, like full autumn.
But always,
Yeah.
it's not even I would always have cherry mocha, whatever, hashtag Rouge Noir nails.
Do you know what I like? I like,
And I
the
like it
colour
on
called-
toes.
It's called Malaga wine. That's the OPI version.
That's a bit
little bit
too
darker,
red.
a little bit darker than Malaga wine.
No, yes.
Yes.
Malaga wine isn't as deep.
Yes, correct. You want to know what's going down?
Rouge Noir.
Down. No, home gyms. They're going down.
What
Instead,
happens if you have a home gym
you have
and
to
you really enjoy
get
it?
rid of it and rebrand it as a wellness room.
So it's just, again, marketing. So it's just called something else.
It's called a wellness room now.
But now it's got to have a sauna in it.
Yeah, that's
probably.
where it's at.
We tried to get a sauna, didn't we?
Yeah, we
tried to
did.
get free saunas.
Yeah. We nearly got one.
Did we? Because
Yeah.
I don't have one. Do
But
you?
I don't want it in my garden. I know you wanted it in yours, but I would just come over and sit in your sauna.
You can. I would love you to.
Thank you. But then I'm a bit worried because like I would prefer to be naked in the sauna and then like Adam might come in and that could get really awkward.
He probably wouldn't even notice.
Do you know what? He so wouldn't. He'd literally be like, all right. Yeah, fine. He wouldn't even say to you, I saw Lauren naked in the sauna.
No.
He wouldn't even really notice.
He
would
wouldn't.
I'm invisible to Adam now.
You're not invisible.
No,
at
as in
all.
like I'm literally like just part of the furniture
Yeah,
of your
the
household.
part of the household.
So some days he just doesn't acknowledge me. It's fine.
And some
I
days
don't
he
know.
doesn't even get dressed, does he?
No, it's fine. It's okay. I'm all right
It is
with
and it isn't.
I'm all right
You know,
with
I
it.
would prefer he puts a top on when you're there.
Or trousers.
Either or.
Either
Or
side.
both, preferably. So I don't have a home gym. Talking of gyms.
I don't have a home gym either, by the way, or
Do
a
you-
wellness room.
Talking of gyms.
Yeah.
I am back at the gym.
Wow.
I am back at the gym. Now, for those of you that are hardcore listeners, I had to have a break from the gym because I had back surgery and it really took me, it took quite a lot out of me. But now I'm back at the gym. And let me tell you another piece of very interesting information. Guess who went to the gym on her holiday?
You.
You.
Oh, me. I'd forgotten. It was such a one-off event. It hadn't even lodged in my brain that I went. I went out of pure boredom.
That was absolutely amazing.
All my family slept till like 10:30 every single morning. And I was like awake at 8. I'd read on the balcony. I'd done a bit of that rinsing the swimsuits out and hanging them out to dry business. I'd like tidied up the hotel. Like I'd done everything there was to do. Then I went and got myself a coffee and then I was like, oh, fuck, I'm still bored and they're
Why
still
didn't
asleep.
you go and sit by the pool?
Because it was, early morning and I just wasn't ready for pool time.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
You know what I mean?
that.
Hadn't
I
had
never really got to the
breakfast.
pool before like midday.
And then I was like, can I go and ingest 8 croissants and Greek yogurt and muesli and 3 coffees now on having done nothing? No, I know. I'll go for a walk in the gym.
Why didn't you go for a walk on the complex? Or
I've
is it
done
not?
that. I did that every day. I just thought I'll just go to the gym and like see who's there, see if it's a vibe.
Was it a vibe?
Not really, no. There was a couple of men grunting with weights in the corner.
I have to tell you, holiday gyms are never massively a vibe.
It's a big gym.
You should come to my gym.
No, thank you.
My gym's a vibe, but everyone's away at the moment.
My son's there every day.
I know he is.
Yeah.
But my gym is a vibe. But I can't believe that you waited till you left the fucking country to go to the gym.
It was very underwhelming. And,
What did you do in the gym? Just walked on the treadmill?
Just went on the treadmill
You
for a bit.
didn't lift any weights?
Not a good idea to just randomly start lifting weights with no idea how to lift them properly or what weight to choose or what exercise to do with it. That would just be really dumb.
So why don't you come to the gym with me and I'll show you what to lift?
Such a lovely offer. I'll think about it. Let me get back to you on that one.
Anyway, I'm so happy. I am like a pig in fucking shit.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot I cannot do, but I am just, and most of it is stretching and rehab. It's all rehab.
You allowed to do a downward dog yet?
I have tried a downward dog.
How was that?
It was okay.
Right.
It was okay. And I'm doing very light weights and everything else, but I am just so happy to put my alarm on, get up early and go to the gym. It just, honestly, it puts such a smile on my face.
I just better prepare you that Jackie, as in my mother, she might have to have the same surgery as you because she's having problems. And she's already said, can you just give me Nicole's number? So
I thought she was okay now.
Well, no, it's flared up again. So she said, can you just give me Nicole's number? Because I'd like to talk through the back surgery with her. I'm like, okay. She's like, is she back at the gym yet? I said, well, sort of, but not really. She's like, well, that won't be a problem for me. I don't need to lift anything. I was like, okay.
No, but she needs to be mobile.
Yeah. Well, but I'm just letting you know, you could be in for a good half-hour back operation
you
chat.
know, I am very fond of your mum.
Great.
And I feel like we don't see enough of each other.
Okay, well, I can set up a lunch.
Set up a lunch.
Great.
That'd be nice.
She would love it.
I know she would.
basically considers you one of hers.
I know. It's very, very sweet.
Sometimes she says, my two. My two.
Does she?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. It's funny.
It's because I haven't actually seen her that many times.
She's basically adopted you.
She feels very bonded to me.
She
It's
really
very,
does.
very lovely.
Yeah. I think it's like, because you're bonded to me, so she's bonded to you.
That's so cute. I love that.
Yeah.
Am I bonded to you today?
I think
Because I'm
you-
not sure about today. I mean, generally we are. Today is a bit hit and miss.
You're always
You know why? It's
bonded
because
to
I didn't
me.
say good morning and I didn't realise you were having an emotional morning. So I apologise for not realising
Oh,
that.
that's sweet. You don't need to apologise. It wasn't that emotional. It was just a moment.
So we're backtracking. Well, you were like,
It was a moment.
good morning.
It was a moment.
Why didn't you just say?
I did.
You know
It
what?
was a
Just
moment.
stop. No, you didn't. We've pieced it together over the course of the morning.
You've got there. You've got there in the end.
I got to the nub.
Well
Are you
done.
okay now?
I'm okay now.
Do you need a
thanks.
cuddle?
No, I'm all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's an open invitation.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's very sweet.
So home gyms are going down. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get on to something a bit more juicy.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes.
What's she up to? I can see you've put something here.
Wow.
Oh, is that the musical?
Yes. I Wish You Well, the Gwyneth Paltrow ski trial musical.
Is that what it was called?
Yes. It's going to the West End.
But Lauren took me, she bought me these surprise tickets for my birthday.
Yeah.
And we had such a great day, didn't we?
We did. We got a little bit drunk.
We got really drunk. And then we sat and watched this ridiculous musical about the ski trial with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah. It's a four-hander that tells the true story of the most camp celebrity trial in history. And it's a parody, basically, and it has songs in it. And now they've replaced Gwyneth, who was played by a man, because it was sort of a drag show, but not really a drag show, with Diana Vickers from X Factor. She's playing Gwyneth.
Who's Diana Vickers?
She was the blonde girl who used to sit on the swing with bare feet on X Factor years ago. Now she's like a musical
That's
star.
going to change it if it's not played by a man.
Yeah, it's going to be much less camp, because that was kind of the fun of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What theatre is it going to?
Doesn't say, but I almost feel like we should go again.
I don't need to see it again.
Are you sure? 'Cause I think it's going to be a bit more like scaled up now if it's gone to the West End. It played at Edinburgh.
Look, I go to a lot of theatre, as do you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say once is enough. And I had a really good time. But I'm very happy to have seen the camp version. If they want to give us some free tickets and then we could talk about it on the show, which we already have, then I'd be very happy to go.
Okay.
But I've got a lot of theatre coming up.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't got any coming up. I'm done.
I've got a lot coming
I did
up.
a lot in the summer.
Yeah.
Want a wellness trend?
I don't know. Do we need wellness trends anymore at this point of our podcast? I just feel like every trend is exactly that. It's a trend. They come and they go. Very, very, very few stick around, don't they?
Okay, I'll give you a TikTok trend instead.
Okay. You could give it.
I'm not now. You've put me off.
But you know what I mean? Like they come and go. But that's the whole point of this show, isn't it? We're supposed to talk about it and talk about how long it's going to stick around for.
Well, see what you think of this one. Because it's been a long time, tumbleweeds turning since we've talked about anything vagina related on this show. But something's come up on TikTok. And it is vagina related. Vaginal cream for clear skin. Experts are weighing in on this controversial hack.
What, you stick it on your vagina and then it clears your skin?
No. TikTokers have started encouraging the use of vaginal cream that you are supposed to use on the nunny, on your face. And many have claimed benefits.
Like what? Like
Clear
Canesten?
skin. Not Canesten.
Like what then?
Like vaginal moisturiser.
Who uses a vaginal moisturiser?
Most menopausal women.
Oh, okay.
Clear skin, reduced blemishes, and a moisturised feel. There's two versions, right? There's one.
Well, if it's on TikTok, it must be true.
Yeah. There's one which is like a moisturiser, which the dermatologists are saying, actually, if it's okay for a vag, it's okay for a face. Because,
It's very sensitive
the
down there.
skin is equally
Sure.
sensitive, so that is fine.
Sure.
And then other people, this is a bit more controversial, are using Estrogel as an under-eye anti-wrinkle cream. And that's a bit more controversial.
I don't know. I think you should be putting that on your face.
Well, the dermatologists say no, you shouldn't be putting it on your face.
So why are people doing it then?
Because they say it clears up like their eye wrinkles and stuff. You know what other people put under their eyes is hemorrhoid cream.
I swear, right, clubbers, listen. Lauren is obsessed with hemorrhoids at the moment.
I'm not
You
obsessed with them.
won't hear this yet because we have it in the 40-ish podcast. We talk a lot about hemorrhoids.
Well, we
not
talk
a
a bit.
lot.
We don't
Not
talk about a lot about them. Only
there's
once. Only once.
No.
Twice?
Yeah, we talk about it twice.
Oh, dear.
Remember, I edit you.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't edited it. What I'm saying is
Yeah.
that it's come up a couple
Yeah.
of times. And there was a whole talk about hemorrhoids over
Yeah.
at 40-ish.
But this isn't
And now here we are.
This
You
isn't
are
a
the
new
only
hack.
person I discuss hemorrhoids with.
Okay. Which is ridiculous considering neither of us suffer from them.
But I'm not discussing them. You are. You keep
Just
bringing
telling
them up.
you, this is a very old hack, is that because obviously the cream they give you in the chemist shrinks a hemorrhoid, so it would shrink an eye bag. So people have for years have been putting that under their eyes.
Would you use it?
No.
Why not?
I don't like really even use any normal eye cream, so I certainly wouldn't be using anything that wasn't.
I think that
there.
sounds like a good idea. I mean, I'd like
mean,
a
it's-
dermatologist to approve that first.
It's a pretty bog standard hack. I'm not suggesting that anyone out there uses it in case they do something to their eyes and then they sue me, but I'm just saying people have been doing it for a long time.
Who?
People, Google it.
I'm going to.
Okay, you do that.
I have actually, talking of under eyes,
Yeah.
I'm going to go on to product of the week if you don't
Go
mind me
on.
skipping ahead.
Please.
Well, I don't know if I've been like completely scammed or it's like the best product I've ever tried.
What is it?
Well, how do I look?
You look well, you look rested, you look refreshed.
I know I don't sound it, but
You
I
sound not so great.
I don't feel ill at all.
No.
It was, I don't know. It's all over my Instagram.
What is it?
Rhodile
Yeah.
Do you ever see Rodale products?
No, but I know them.
You know them.
I mean, I
Say
know the
hi.
brand. I know the brand.
And it's called Banana Lowlighter. I just love that name. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. And it looks like it's in like a pot of like a concealer.
Yeah.
And Bethany Frankel did a sponsored link with it. And you know what she's like? She tells the hardcore fucking truth. Even if it's Chanel, it doesn't matter what brand it is. If she doesn't like it, she will say.
Oh, she wasn't being paid by them.
Well, it was a sponsored link, so I
Then
think
she was.
I think she might have been.
But she's not going to slag it off if she's being paid for it, is she?
I
Know what I mean?
feel like she's got a lot of integrity. So if she didn't like it, she wouldn't have taken
So
the
it's
money.
a concealer?
I don't know what it is.
Oh.
I've got it and I've got it on.
Where have you
I
placed
put it under my eyes
Yeah.
and I put it here. It's wherever here by the side of my nose,
Yeah.
down towards my lips. It's wherever, it's a low lighter.
Okay, I don't really know what that means.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But apparently it gives you a softer highlighter. So
Okay,
whereas a
okay,
highlighter could
okay.
be shimmery and
Yeah.
a bit, and it can like be a bit,
Grey.
yeah, it can look a bit obvious kind of. So I think this is just like a toned down version of that.
What's the gold clicky one? Is that the Yves?
Touche éclat.
That's the one, right? That everyone had. And I always found it just looked grey.
Maybe it's too highlighted. It's too high.
Yeah, too high.
So this is low.
Okay.
You know when people talk about like low lights and highlights?
Yes, yes.
You know that low lights and highlights in hair are the same thing.
No, and I never really knew what a low light was.
It's the same thing as a highlight. It's just a slightly different colour.
Interesting.
It's exactly the fucking same.
Wow, the info I have got this morning.
What else have you got?
There's just a lot of info. Great. Okay, thanks. I think
I've
that'll
also
do.
got a lot of info. I didn't realise you were emotional because you couldn't
Did
tell
you
it from your...
realise I was emotional?
Yeah, I didn't know from your face.
It's hard to tell.
And
from
you're
my
never
face.
going to tell me. You're not ever going to say, you know what, I've had quite an emotional morning.
It's hard to tell with
You would
me.
never say that. I just get a brash good morning.
I'm basically just a robot 99% of the time. And 1% of the time you might get a glimmer of emotion out of me.
Which is just a bit of a strop.
Yeah. Presents as anger.
Anyway, we got there in the end.
Should we leave it there for the day?
Yeah, let's do that. We will be back on Monday with our first main show of the new series.
It's a little mini-series on female friendship.
We're going to be talking about what is a friend,
How to break up with a friend.
how to bring in more of the friendships that you want in your life. What else are we going to be talking about?
I don't want to spoil it, but we've got a couple of juicy little eps for you coming out in
We have,
September.
and we're really excited to record them. So make sure that you tune in on Monday. And our brand new show has dropped.
It dropped yesterday.
40-ish has dropped. So please go and follow the show. It's 40-ish, wherever you get your podcast. Or you could just scroll down to our show notes and the link is there. You'll find it there. Please go follow. Please go subscribe. We would absolutely love you to be part of it. And we don't want you to miss any of the episodes because they are really great.
And if you haven't listened already to yesterday's first episode, then go listen now straight after this show.
Please, you'll love it. You won't be sorry. And we'll be back on Monday.
Bye-bye.